you need, and they just keep getting better and better. The way that she innovates and changes up her designs and her fabrications and even the construction of her pieces. So we're gonna dive in and talk about the Butterknit. And it feels exactly like it sounds. It's like butter on your skin, but this one is what we call the no-wire Underwire bra. This has a gorgeous, super soft stretch lace overlay, and you have fully adjustable straps on the back here. No wire underwire, meaning no metal poking out and jabbing you and cutting through your fabric, just super soft, beautifully elegant and feminine bras. And you're getting two today for $49.95. So I'll show you the color options very quickly. We have the black and whites right here in the front. So if you just need those perfect go-tos, you know, the everyday wear, the black and the white might be one that you want to pick up. We also have the sienna pink, and that's the one in the back here, that comes with, this is the beige, pink beige, and the sienna. And then on the end, we have the black with beige. You shop your top. That means whatever size top you would wear, that's what you grab in these bras, extra small through 3X. Jamie Morris is here. She has worked with Rhonda a total of what, 20-something years now,
yeah,
in so many different ways.
In-house at HSN and now this, because it truly was something that I loved, the bra, and I kind of
from the start.
From the start, when I used to be a little merchant here, when I say when I was 5 years old.
Yes, exactly.
I say when I was 5 years old, but it truly, when you think about 22 years of being in business, shopping over the, over TV about bras, there has to be a reason why that is so successful. So I love to start this off because this is truly going to be the bra that is going to be the most like a traditional bra. So when I say shop your top, it's that easy. I'm a large in everything that you get here at HSN. I will wear a large, and whatever your size is, that's truly how easy. But when you are thinking, so what, I know it's always a chuckle, what's a no-wire underwire? What is
the most genius invention ever.
So it is,
smart.
And think about this, let's look at this. Look how flexible this is. It is medical grade silicone that flexes, that bends, so it's no wire.
That's incredible.
Underwire. So it really is. I know it's kind of a thing when you're thinking that
a lot of us we need the underwire.
Correct.
Like we like to have
that.
Yes. So now you get it, but in a Rhonda Shear way.
Yeah. And I will take you right over here. And I actually let me just go.
Go for it.
I will go over here to Judy because sometimes this is
Judy.
the one.
Okay.
This is we're gonna call her Judy, but because there's so much about this. We literally one thing about at Rhonda Shear. We have the best technical design team. So I would love to give her all the nods. Her name is, and we all know there's 4 of them, so I can't name them all. But we love the fact that she figured out the way to do this, but she also in the shower thought, let's put a sling on the side. You know what that is? That's what you're getting here. That's gonna make you have the projection forward, giving you the lift. So you have that no wire underwire, which we've done before with a Butterknit fabrication.
Yes.
But now you have this beautiful, soft sling, because I asked why, she always used to say to me, your east-west set. So your busts kind of go into a wide set. So when she put that sling there, it gave my girls projection. It gave me smoothing. Rhonda's always conscious about the sides. You want that smooth sides because it's always that little narrow side that makes even the smallest petite gal look like she's got digging in. Then right here, you have all that back and you have that adjustability. But every one of these comes with dyed to match pads. So it's really important to know that this is definitely one of those ones. If you are a prosthesis wearer or if you have any kind of sensitivity issues and you just like to, take that out, you're already getting a double layer here, but you're getting this dyed to match pads that go so easily right back into that space because, we're not all symmetrical. We like to call them sisters, not twins.
This is true.
We're not always the same on both sides. So, and this is that fabrication that really was the one that started out for those that have sensitive skins. You have tactile.
The best feeling.
Doesn't it feel good?
And
it feels
for
like it's a little chilly to the touch.
Yes, for summertime, it is. It's like cool to the touch. And the lace, this is the softest, stretchiest. It has a stretch to it.
Yes.
This lace. And you look at how Amanda is able to pull this and stretch it, but look how smooth everything looks around the back as well. I love that do you slip this over the head? Do you step in?
You can step in, or you could do over the head. I sometimes,
I'm
over the head because, or I sit at the end of the bed because I don't trust myself doing it, you know. But trust the process of getting it up over. It stretches so much because that's why I love that we followed Born. You want comfy shoes, you want comfy jeans.
Yes.
Why in the world would you not want to have a comfy bra?
You're living your best life in this bra. Let me just tell you.
Like that's why I love always being with all these things.
And I love our color combos. They're all perfect. So here's the black and white, and that is a true bright white, and then that beautiful, rich, deep black. Next to that, we have sienna, which is, it's kind of like my skin tone. It's like a darker, almost like an olive tone skin tone would be. That's called sienna.
Yes.
And that comes with the pink beige. So it has like a pinkish undertone to the beige. And then the last option is classic beige. So we just call it beige with black. You can't go wrong with any of these.
And that's one of the things about when Rhonda Shear, any bra that you've ever purchased, say you've only ever purchased an bra or a pinup bra, you can purchase this and just shop the same size. That's one thing that's so exciting about the fact that, you know, when you think about you used to have to measure yourself or know your alphabet, you really just have to know, hey, I'm always a medium in Rhonda Shear. I'm gonna try this bra because it really gives me a little bit more support. So this is going to be a level 3 support because you do get that under bust lift. You have the adjustabilities of the strap. You have that removable pad. So that kind of classifies that as being your basic everyday lifts the girls. You can give yourself a little more cleavage, but you also have like the prettiness and there's like the softness of the hand to this.
And it's so great because typically when you want to wear something that is comfortable and supportive, it's not always sexy.
And
it's kind of like shoes. It's just like shoes become that way. Like anything comfort, it's like we think we have to like lose ourselves in that, right? You have to choose. This is such a sexy bra.
It is.
And yet it's one that you can wear all day. Like you're not walking in the door and rushing to take this off before you get your shoes off. And you don't have evidence that you had it on when you do remove it. You know what I mean? Like typically with Underwire, you've got like red marks from where it's poking through or it digs into your shoulders. Never with a Rhonda Shear bra.
And then too, I just flipped it inside out so you could see. This is what touches your skin.
Yeah, I love it.
And when you get this home, you will feel the quality of this. You will feel the fabrication, everything that goes into this. This is not a bra that you would normally, this is one that you would go to those stores and have to go to a department store and be fitted for.
Right.
But look at this, when I flip this inside out and I showed you the other side, this sling, it has a purpose. It actually holds your bust to the right way. You know, as we age, our breast tissue kind of migrates. It starts going under the arms.
Where are you headed? We're not done here yet. Don't leave.
Don't leave us. But this is truly whenever she said, your east-west set, I'm like, oh, what's that mean? Well, what kind of bra can we create? And that's the great thing about Rhonda Shear. We literally create these bras out of necessity.
So this one, we're going up and in.
Yeah,
right? Up and in, and that's what that lace does. And this is another area where Rhonda really shines. She gives you something that is utilitarian in nature, like the whole reason for that sling, right, is to bring everything back in, but she makes it beautiful. And it's actually a really soft stretch lace overlay. And I mean, it is gonna move and it's nice and smooth. It has a little bit of a sheen. This is the beige that comes with black, and you shop your top.
Yes.
So what does that mean? Because we hear that a lot, but if you're just never shopped Rhonda Shear before.
I love that because Rhonda really set out, after 22 years of being in Hollywood, wearing like lingerie and always wearing things that were made by a man, and you thought, she said, my breasts are changing every week, every day. I'm in my 40s. She said, how can we figure out a way that I don't have to know my alphabet? I don't have to know what my circumference is, because as women, we change 5 to 7 pounds a week. So she said, let's figure out a way to shop your top. And what that truly means is whatever you are in a natural t-shirt, top here at HSN, that's what you're gonna be in this. And you have so much stretch and forgiveness that that's why it works, because it should never have been down to the inches. That's why when you start out your day, your bra may have worked previously, but you get home and you're in the car and we all learn how to take that bra off. How do we all learn how to do that? We all learn how to take that bra off and say, I'm uncomfortable. Not with Rhonda Shear, even with this no wire underwire that you're getting, because it gives you that support. So Rhonda truly tries, you know, she's known for her bra. She's known for her lounge bras. This is still leisure. This is not gonna be, look at this. I can ball it all up
Really
and
is
it pops
incredible.
back up.
It
pops back out and it's not gonna do anything.
Flexible underwire that's not wire.
Yeah,
Like,
isn't
it
that
really
magic?
is genius. So I'm gonna show you the colors and then we're gonna talk sizing on our models too, to give you an idea when we say shop your top. This option is the black with white, and that is a bright white, like a classic optic white, really pretty. In the middle, we have the sienna, and that comes with the color we call pink beige. And then on the end, now most popular, is the black with your more classic beige color. Now, when we talk about sizing, so Amanda is typically, she's a dress size 16, and she wears a 1X, and in her bra, she is wearing a 1X. Again, two people can have totally different size
100%.
breasts, but both wear a 1X in a t-shirt, and they're both gonna wear a 1X in their Rhonda Shear bra. So that gives you an idea. We've got Angie, who is wearing the white. That white comes with black. She is a dress size 10. She's typically a medium, and she is wearing a medium. I mean, it's almost so simple that it can be confusing for people. I want you to just trust that process.
Well, and honestly, trust this process because it's been going on for 22 years. And when I go to other stores, they're all adopting this.
Yeah.
Because instead of 96 to 120, you only have 7 sizes to pick from.
Right? And then we have Brooke, who is a dress size 6, and she typically wears a size small in her top, and that is what she is wearing. So everybody looks amazing. It's equal parts sexy and comfortable and stretchy, and this is your level 3 support.
Yes,
so this is
the best one. So if you've never tried a Rhonda Shear bra before and said, this is the one that you should all try because it really will give you the support.